So what's good? Quick check-in talking about this common concept amongst people. They look at older people as if they know a lot more, or they have more certainty, or there's something to be feared about people who are older. If you understand this concept, it could save you years, and it could also completely change your life, because very often people take advice from people who are older because they assume that they have some greater knowledge, or they'll be able to guide you in a better direction. And that might be the case, but very often people are taking advice from older people who have just repeatedly done stuff that isn't very effective, isn't very useful, and can sometimes be the wrong advice to be taken. So you've got to look at what results this person's yielded in their life, and if it is something that you want to do or something you want to achieve, then you could take the advice from them. However, sometimes the amount of years these people have accumulated have just been years of doing the wrong stuff, or the stuff that isn't that effective. So I don't always advise to take advice from people who are older, but rather people who have gotten the results that you want, and have gotten them the way you want to get them. So again, just because you're older doesn't mean you know it, and sometimes people who are older, who do know amazing things, don't always share it. So it's a matter of actually being able to go out and find the right people. But the brain does lose its elasticity as the older that you get, and that's why you'll very often get, more often than not, people who are older are quite close-minded. You want to maintain that open-mindedness as much as possible, because the more that you're open-minded, the more you'll be able to find out new things. And how often is it that we find out people are doing things quicker, better, more efficient, that's more sustainable? And that's going to be something that I focus on throughout my whole life, is learning new information rather than being closed-minded. I've been closed-minded before, and it's very easy to get caught up in that way of thinking. And if you can realize the importance of staying open-minded, not getting caught up in the only way of doing things, then you will notice that there are worlds to be explored, rather than thinking it's just how it is. If you can do that, you might save yourself years. If you can do that, you might end up finding someone phenomenal to take advice from, rather than just someone who looks like they might know. Again, go by facts, not by what you think. Look at the results, and then you'll find out whether you should follow the person's advice.